In this part of the lecture, we're going to talk about the contribution margin analysis. In a contribution margin analysis, we have two factors associated with it. We have the price factor and we have the quantity factor. For example, let's say you own a burger joint and you normally sell your hamburgers for $5.50. Well, this weekend you're doing a promotion, you're trying to bring in new people and see what happens. So you put a sale sign out there, we're going to sell our hamburgers for $5. So we're discounting by 50 cents. That is our price factor. Okay, that's our price factor. Well, then after the weekend's over, we look at it and say, well, how many did we actually sell, our quantity factor, and we can take a look at it and break down the sale. So we'll take the total amount that we collected for the weekend and we can do an analysis, say, well, this much is attributed to the fact that we sold more burgers and this much is attributable to the fact that we discounted the price on it. So we have the two, which will add up to the total change, and we compare that to our actual. So in the textbook, as you can see in this very first portion, here we're talking about the quantity factor. In the quantity factor, they are going to compare the difference in the number of units sold, assuming no change in unit sales price and unit cost. So in that case, we're going to use our planned price. Now I have a little formula that I use that is the same thing, but my wording's a little different. Here's what my formula is for this. For the quantity factor, I'm going to take my difference in plan or actual quantity minus my planned quantity, and I multiply that times my planned price. Okay? Now, in their case, if we read on, here we can see that they have the sales quantity factor is equal to the actual units sold minus the planned units of sales times the planned sales price. It's the same thing. I'm just using a little bit different verbiage to get to the same place. The reason I do that is because in a later chapter I'm going to use these formulas again, and we're going to eliminate some formulas, and so we'll have two formulas to equate to 6. So it'll work out kind of nicely. But it's the same thing, as you can see. Now, in addition, as I mentioned, we have the unit price factor. Unit price factor. And the unit price factor is the formula which says the unit price factor is equal to the actual selling price per unit minus the planned selling price per unit times the actual unit sold. So my formula, the verbiage I use in it anyway, is going to be the price factor is equal to my actual price minus my planned price times the actual quantity. And you'll notice that's really the same. I'm saying the same thing, but I'm just using little abbreviations and so on to make it a little simpler. And we'll plug into that. Okay. Now I'm going to post some, we'll go ahead and solve some problems to apply this.